There are crochet sellers right now making hundreds, even thousands of dollars a month, and the only difference between them and everyone else is what they decided to make. Not how fast they crochet, not how long they've been doing it, just the items they picked. And I'm going to show you exactly what those items are, because some of them are so obvious that you're probably going to kick yourself for not thinking of them sooner, but some of them are ones you've probably never even considered, and those are the ones flying off shelves right now. So if you've ever made something, put it up for sale, and then just heard nothing, this is for you. Because today, we're going through the crochet items that are actually trending, actually selling, and actually making people money in this current market. Let's get into it. Okay, so first, let's just be honest about something. A lot of people start selling crochet by making what they personally love to make. And that makes total sense, because crochet should be fun. But the problem is, loving to make something and that thing being in high demand are two very different things. And if you want to actually sell, you have to start thinking about what people want to buy, not just what you want to make. Now, here's the good news. A lot of what's trending right now is genuinely fun to make, so you don't have to give up enjoying the process. You just have to be a little more intentional about what you sit down to work on. Let's start with the biggest one right now, and that's crochet bags. Bags have been trending for a while, but they are not slowing down. And I want to be more specific than just saying bags, because not all bags sell the same. The ones doing really well right now are the ones that look like something you'd find in a trendy boutique. Think market totes with interesting textures, little bucket bags, and especially anything with a Y2K or retro kind of feel. The chunky, oversized mesh bag, still extremely popular. The small, structured bag that looks almost like a fancy purse, that one is on fire right now. What makes bags such a great product is that people use them constantly. Someone who buys a crochet bag isn't buying it to put on a shelf and look at. They're buying it to use it, to show it off, to get compliments on it, and then tell people where they got it. That word of mouth thing is huge for crochet sellers. If you're not already making bags, this is probably the easiest category to start in because there are so many different styles and price points. You can make a simple market tote that takes a couple of hours and sell it for a fair amount. Or you can make a more detailed, structured bag and charge even more. Both sell. You just need to find your version of it. Now, let's talk about something that blew up recently and has stayed popular, and that's crochet accessories for the home. Specifically, things like plant hangers, wall hangings, and decorative baskets. People are really into making their homes feel cozy and personal right now. There's this whole movement around slow living and cottagecore, and just making your space feel warm and intentional. Crochet fits perfectly into that. A handmade plant hanger in somebody's living room adds texture, warmth, and personality in a way that something from a big box store just never could. Baskets are especially interesting because they're functional and beautiful at the same time. People use them for storage, for organizing, for holding blankets or toys, and when they're handmade, they feel special. A crocheted storage basket that someone can actually use every day, that's the kind of thing that sells really consistently because it's not just a decorative piece, it has a job to do. The wall hanging category is also worth mentioning because the right ones can command a really high price. If you can make something that looks like art, that somebody would genuinely want to hang on their wall as the main focal point of a room, you're no longer selling craft items, you're selling home decor. And home decor buyers are used to spending a lot of money. Okay, next up, and this one surprises some people, but baby items. I know, a lot of people make baby stuff already. But here's the thing. Not everyone is making the right baby stuff. The old school pastel baby items and basic stitches are not what's trending. What is trending is baby items that feel modern and aesthetic. Think about the parents who are buying crochet baby stuff right now. They're decorating their nurseries with a specific vibe in mind. They're taking photos for social media. They want things that look beautiful and intentional. So the baby items that are selling the best right now are the ones that fit into that visual. Neutral colors, interesting textures, things that look more like little works of art than just a practical item. Crochet baby rattles, little stuffed animals in muted tones, tiny hats with flowers or ears, baby blankets in earthy or cream tones that look like they belong in a Scandinavian nursery. That's the sweet spot right now. And here's something important about baby items. People gift them a lot. Baby showers, new parents, friends with newborns. So when someone finds a crochet item that fits the aesthetic they're going for, they bookmark it, they come back to it, and they buy it multiple times for different people in their lives. That repeat buyer behavior is something you really want to be tapping into. Now, let's move on to something that is maybe the most interesting trend right now, and that's wearable crochet. But specifically, the kind that actually gets worn in real life, not just in photos. Cardigans and sweaters have been popular for years, but they're having a moment right now that feels different. The style shifted. The big, boxy granny square cardigan is still around, but what's really selling is more refined wearable crochet, things that look like they could have been bought in an actual clothing store. Fitted crops, lightweight cover-ups, mesh tops that layer over other pieces. The key here is wearability. People don't want something that only works for a specific costume or event. They want something they can actually incorporate into how they dress. So if you're making wearable items, think about real outfits. Think about what would work with jeans, what would work over a swimsuit, what someone could genuinely wear to a farmer's market or a casual dinner. Crochet bucket hats are also still selling extremely well. They appeal to a wide range of ages, and they work in a lot of different aesthetics, from beachy and casual to more put together and styled. If you can make one in a neutral color and one in something bolder, you're covering a lot of ground. Now, I want to talk about something that not enough crochet sellers think about, and that's seasonality. Because the items that sell fastest are often the ones that feel timely. People buy with seasons, with holidays, with what's happening in their lives right now. So if you're thinking about what to make next, think about what's coming up. Summer is obviously huge for anything beach-related. Bags, hats, cover-ups. Fall is when cozy items explode. Chunky blankets, warm accessories, home decor with autumnal textures. Winter is gift season, so literally anything that looks beautiful and giftable can do well. And spring is when lighter, more floral or pastel items start picking up. The sellers who think 3 months ahead are the ones who always seem to have exactly what people are looking for when they go looking for it. You don't want to be finishing your summer collection when summer is already over. Start early, photograph everything, and have it ready before the season actually hits. Okay, let's talk about one more category that I think is really underrated, and that's pet items. Crochet stuff for pets is having a genuine moment right now. And I'm not just talking about little bandanas, though those sell great too. People treat their pets like family members, and the pet product market reflects that. Crochet pet toys, little pet sweaters, decorative collars, and even small pet beds are all things people are actively looking for and buying. The funny thing about pet items is that they're often small, which means they take less time to make, but people will still pay a solid price for them because they're for their baby, their beloved dog or cat. And pet owners love to spoil their animals. If you can make something adorable for a dog or cat that fits into the same cozy, aesthetic world that the rest of trending crochet lives in, you've got a great product on your hands. Now let's talk about the actual reasons some of these things sell fast and others don't. Because it's not just about what you make, it's about how it looks. The crochet items that sell fastest right now are the